Say, man, look, man. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you.
I told y'all gonna stop listening, old boy. Now he done came out and put his young homie in his drawers on his thing. Is it to sell pay-per-views and then say it's some sugar in the tank? Or is it really just some salt and his old ass shaker?
Say, man, look, man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. I told you all going to stop listening, old boy, and came out and put his young homie in his drawers on his thing. Is it to sell pay-per-view? And then say, is some sugar in the tank, or is it really just some salt? And his old shaker Havana Davis has slammed Floyd Mayweather as the feud between them reignites. Once more, Mayweather is likely fuming over Davis's relentless barrage, much of which vanishes from his social media profiles. Floyd has been active on live streams several times this week following the Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney showdown. Bill. If your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not on the don't lie, I got a that don't 100% of the time question. Bill, let me ask you a question. What's my record under the lights? What's my record under the lights? I'm tell you, but listen, what's your record light? What's my record's my record in life? What's your record under the light? The 47-year-old engaged in a fiery altercation with Bill Haney, during which their voices reached a crescendo in a tumultuous exchange sparked by yet another strained relationship. Mayweather remained discreet about his whereabouts during the incident. Floyd congratulated Bill Haney on having an undefeated fighter in the gym, but he emphasized that his own undefeated record was under the lights. He questioned whether Haney's fighter was also undefeated under similar circumstances. He further expressed his respect for Haney and inquired about any issues between them under the lights. Every 50 of your op on my record life is undefeated. How you said what you said in life, my record in life is undefeated. Come on, man, what are you talking about? Your record in life? You talking to who? You talking? You trying to tell these people that you don't take no L's? You take L's around this mother. I didn't took L's, my son took L. We take L's. What the you talking about? You keep running around this acting like that you the only one. Like die, somebody die when you lose a loved one. When you lose a loved one, of course we take L. Floyd offered assistance, mentioning that Haney needed help the other night. Floyd reached out to clarify that he harbored no animosity towards Haney and questioned when their relationship took a negative turn. He recalled their past positive interactions in Miami and expressed confusion about their current strained dynamic, stating that it seemed as if Haney had become his enemy. You just took a lot not talking about in the ring. We not talking about in the ring. This Bill, I view Bill, I've always and 50 and in these streets. I got love in these streets. You're 50 and old with that boxing. That don't mean nothing. Bill, we ain't G have a piss, Bill. I ain't got talk to you crazy, you know. I pissed a little bit longer than you. What you talking about? You started pissing, I start pissing. What are you talking about? Bill Haney conveyed a threat to Mayweather. He reminded Mayweather of their past interactions, highlighting Mayweather's offer to assist with tech, but ultimately asserting his own success with his son. Haney mentioned that when Mayweather attempted to negotiate a deal, it didn't align with what his son desired, as his son wanted to maintain control, resulting in the deal falling through. Talking about Bill, at the end of the day, listen, I called to find out what is your problem with me, because I don't have no problem with you. I'm for the streets now. Do something for the streets, and then I'll be cool. I'm cool. I'll stop saying something if it was some hellified street that was up around you that say he got us, then I'll be, you know what I'm saying. But other than that I talk, but I don't mean nothing. I'm just doing some comedy. My underscore Bill is me, and your ultimate goal is to help our kids go to the next level, Or is our ultimate goal it's for us to go against each other? You tell me. I don't know. I mean, are you helping your kids? I don't know. You know, what you see my work, you can see my work. You see what I do. Bill recounted encountering Mayweather's children in the streets and advising them to exercise caution. Given their lineage, he expressed disappointment that Mayweather never acknowledged or expressed gratitude for his concern. Mayweather countered by stating that once children reach a certain age, they make their own choices. And if they disregard advice, one should distance oneself from them. Bill stressed that he has reputable individuals in the streets, and when he encounters Mayweather's children, he warns them about their behavior, emphasizing their parentage. Mayweather responded by alleging that Bill never appreciated his efforts, accusing him of being solely motivated by financial gain. You dig, you come up in there with that slow drag talking about that P50 and 0. Under the lights, them lights, that 50 and 0, you know that don't mean nothing the street if you ain't really pushing that line. And your kids all right in these streets. You asked, you see what I'm saying, if you ain't, if your kids ain't walking around and they mobbing in these mother streets, and they all right. Don't nothing else matter, Bill. It's not about the streets, Bill. It's not about the streets. That's why you got out the streets, Bill. That's why you got out the streets. I learned from my dad not even be in the streets. But listen, I ain't come up in no suburb. I'm still in the street. Listen, I'm still in the street. And I see your kids. On the other hand, Ryan Garcia has sparked controversy once more. If not, he and Floyd Mayweather seem to have orchestrated a remarkable coup in the annals of boxing. In a spectacle last weekend in Brooklyn, New York, Garcia triumphed over his long-standing adversary, Devin Haney, amidst a storm of excitement. Against all expectations, he defied the skeptics who had dismissed him due to his social media persona. But wait, there's more. Adding a twist of uncertainty, Garcia surprised everyone by tipping the scales heavier than expected during the last weigh-ins before the big fight, initially attributed to weight management issues. A recent cryptic social media update from Garcia hints at a deeper, more mysterious connection involving none other than Floyd Mayweather. King Rai turned to X earlier today and said that Floyd Mayweather gave him the order to enter the fight overweight. He wrote, Floyd told me to come in over 3 lbs. He told me F. Bill Haney, whatever. Shortly thereafter, King Rai also posted a snapshot of himself and Floyd engaged in a FaceTime conversation with Mayweather, gesturing 3 fingers. Prior to the bout, Garcia found himself shelling out $1.5 million to Haney as a consequence of missing the weight as stipulated in their agreement, yet the dream appeared unfazed by Garcia's extra 3 pounds. He boldly asserted that Garcia's weight wouldn't alter the outcome. He'd emerged victorious regardless. Reality, however, contradicted this claim. Garcia's subsequent remarks hint at a strategic decision behind the weight discrepancy, considering Floyd Mayweather's prior attempts to obstruct the fight. The scenario becomes increasingly plausible. What's going on, champ? What's Skag and Ryan, you guys bringing in the new year? What 2024, you guys looking fly? What's cracking? Thank you, love you, Andrew. Look at these fits. These fits are insane, champ. Some people were criticizing Ryan's defense in his last fight versus D. They were talking about the shoulder roll. You know, you're the master defensive boxer of all time. What do you think of his defense? Just my personal opinion, I thought that he took his time. He was patient, more focused. Long before the bout was formally announced, Garcia and Mayweather forged a tight bond often seen together in Los Angeles. Speculation rose when Garcia appeared to ditch Haney in favor of facing Rayleigh Romero, only to reverse course and return to Haney's corner. Remarkably, Garcia openly admitted that Floyd had urged him to steer clear of a showdown, with Haney adding to the intrigue. Leaked sparring footage between Gervonta and Devin Haney surfaced, purportedly provided to Garcia by Mayweather himself. Based on the available evidence, it appears probable that Garcia is speaking truthfully, yet this narrative is still unfolding, and only time holds the key to certainty. Focus. Whoever didn't like his performance, I feel like it was a well-rounded performance. Meanwhile, Garcia has recently unveiled yet another startling revelation. Following the inaugural press conference leading up to the bout, Ryan Garcia dove headfirst into his social media theatrics, sparking concerns about his psychological well-being. Among many speculations, even arose questioning his readiness to face Haney on the night of the fight. Yet, in a recent appearance on the podcast hosted by Patrick Vet, David Garcia reassured everyone that he was in top form and mentally right from the start. Garcia told David, "We had it pre-recorded months ago. I said I'm about to make sure everybody thinks I'm going crazy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Watch, it's going to be called The Great Escape. I have it all documented. I was already planning weeks and weeks and weeks behind. I don't know what made me come up with the idea." The echoes of the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia bout may have quieted, but the storm of controversy it stirred on social platforms rages on. The veracity of Garcia's recent remarks concerning Floyd Mayweather remains shrouded in uncertainty, adding fuel to the speculative fire surrounding his next move. In the ring, do you find Garcia's claims plausible? However, Devin Haney's